Hi, chat. How's it going? What's up? Gotta set everything up one moment. I'm still not used to having the YouTuber thing. That's so weird. Let me ping my Discord real quick. Go. Yo, how's it going? Welcome. All right. Hi, chat. We're playing more lobcorp. What's up? Last time we attempted the red mist fight, failed horribly. Let's continue and try again. Or not just the red mist fight. The it's day 4. Are we on day 48? Oh my god, we're on day 48, aren't we? What the heck? That's crazy. God, there's a real chance that I'm gonna have to like redo all of this eventually because White Knight. That's awesome. Maybe we'll just like shoot for whatever the bad ending is, and then replay the game to fight White Knight. Oh god. Oh no. Okay. Oh god, okay. I guess we just do another normal attempt right now. Yeah. Regret and atonement. That's awesome. Alright, white damage we're good with. Cool. You don't need weapons to get the true ending. The Abno stuff just continues the existing good ending. Oh, wait. So it's like... Oh, if you beat it without doing the core suppressions, is that the bad ending? Oh. Yeah, I just knew that you needed to get all of the research for all of the Abnos. And also the the core suppressions. I guess if you do one or the other, that leads to partly good ending, I guess. Yes, or if you lose during these days. Oh yeah. We've experienced that one. Yeah, let's speed it up and do all of our white damage work. You do white damage, right? No, you do black damage, okay. I don't know why I thought you did white damage. Yo, how's it going? Welcome. You deal white damage, yeah. You deal pale damage, so we can deal with you. Come on, Gregory. You deal white damage as well. So just focus on getting through these days, yeah. If we do get White Knight, I'm going to have to choose him, I think. Just, like, because I have to. But if not, we won't stress about it too much. Though also, I don't know, White Knight could totally just, like, screw everything up, right? Oh, no. Oh, God. We don't have many, guys that deal these types of damage. God. I guess we got one sin to farm, so. I think you skip White Knight considering it's Bina plus Hawkmow up next. True, yeah. Oh yeah, the Hawkmow one, that would also suck a lot. Because I would need... I mean, it wouldn't be terrible if I'm just, like... If I just pay attention, right? But it would suck quite a bit. It would suck a lot. You still got a high chance. You got this, right? Yeah, you got this. I need to get you some A-lift gear, but we don't have enough A-lift gear for everyone, so sadly you don't get that. You're still doing good, right? You're still doing fine, yeah. Right? Yeah. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah. If it's a risk you're willing to take, then go for it. I'll support whatever you choose. I don't know. I forgot to kill for Queenie because I'm stupid and dumb. Oh my god. Beauty and the Beast, sure. Go ahead. Noah. Yeah, Noah, you have to do that actually, just in case you take some damage. Okay, so we've got black damage. We need Queenie to help us. Oh, and you know, I'm actually kind of glad that we lost that one, because we lost Queenie early, and I was about to move on without Queenie. And then everyone else died a little bit later, so I was like, oh, we have to reset. But I'm kind of glad that Queenie's back, so. Luckily, Black's not amped, so you can work on her, yeah. I mean, even if Black was amplified, sending Queenie wouldn't be terrible, I think, right? Because Queenie has high success rate, so she wouldn't take too much damage either. And what damage does she resist? Yeah, she's got high black defense. So it wouldn't be terrible either way. Go on, Queenie, you've got this. I believe. Yeah, she has like 150. Oh my god, more than 150. Almost 170. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Put the notes away so Queen doesn't explode. Yeah. Oh wait, no, yeah, I need to do that now after yeah. Ooh, I almost messed that up actually. Oh, is she out already? She is. Oh my god. Move here. I'm just trying to get people to avoid her. Good, I think. Yeah, nobody would have died here. We would be good, yeah. Okay, where did you go? You're back here. Okay. This is actually a fine spot. Mountain is still okay. Wait, what? She didn't. Oh, the teleport bugged. Okay, we're fine. Or she teleported to the same slot, whichever one. There we go. We're good. Everything's fine, chat. Wow. Okay. Everyone return to your spots. Nothing bad is happening. Everything is perfectly fine. You guys are fine. Let's put you in your elevator, I guess. Okay. Yeah, Queenie is relatively easy, but if you happen to forget, like, one thing, she sucks a lot. Okay. Black damage. And pale damage, so we're good here. Do that. Do that, and do that. No red damage, sadly. Everything's fine, yeah. That's white damage. Don't do that. I mean, it's once in, he won't kill you, but just avoid it in case. In case something happens and then you're lower on health. Whatever, I don't know, just don't. Alright, just be a bit slow about this. The dawn's coming up. Yo, what day are we on? We are on day 48. Okay, send somebody there, group everyone up, send them to like here, and then send somebody to work on Letitia. There we go. Is it good, right? Yeah. And let's hope that the color of the fixer is not red or black. That would be awesome. Where is the fixer? Where is the fixer? Fixer, where are you? Hello? What? Oh, it's a black fixer, which honestly not terrible. A red fixer would have sucked right now. The black fixer can be dealt with, I think. Let's hold on. We need high black defense though. That's what we need. You're immune to black damage though as well. Yeah, so okay. Send you up here. That's good enough. Also good enough. It is also good enough, and that is also good enough. Bring these guys up. We gotta put a slow bullet on you. Okay. Stay to this side a little bit. Or not. You know, you do you actually. Go ahead. Sure. I don't care. He's there. Okay, that's cool. You know, wait, what if we wait until you go to the information team and then take you out there? Because the information team is easier to handle than these guys. Did I do that already? I think I might have done that already just then. And then we give you all black shields. Just to refill it, I guess, whatever. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna move you guys so Justicia, not Justicia, Judgment Bird takes it. And then there. Oh, did you not have a black shield? Hold on. Move you guys over here, actually. And there. Okay, you got No. Go this way. Kiting. We're insane, actually. Okay. There we go. We're good. Everything's fine. Child of the Galaxy, well, cheers, you. Yeah, we literally don't need to care about this other than you. Because we don't even need to get to the, this. We don't need to get... You're not escaping, and nobody has your thing, right? We're fine. Okay. Yeah, let's return everyone to their original spot. And I think we're good. Yeah. Okay, Mountain. Chat. Oh, no, Queenie's fine. Oh, yeah, because she killed for Queenie. She did that. She's the one that did that. Okay. We do need to do that now, though, because, yeah. Okay, white and pale damage for this one. Let's get everyone to return. And you deal white damage when you're attacking as well, right? I wish it told you the, like, damage it dealt when it was out, because sometimes they do different damage, but I think we're fine. Yeah, these guys should be able to handle it, honestly. Oh, wait. We'll have both. Yeah, we'll have all of them handle it. Oh no, Child of the Galaxy is upset. How terrible. Whatever will we do? Yeah. Cool. We're fine. Okay, back to white damage. And pale damage. I can remember breaching damage, just ask me. I mean, I'm sure I can figure it out. I once they're out, you can click on them, but, like... Yeah. I don't know, it's more of just like a minor annoyance than anything actually a problem, you know. Heal up Gregory, please. Gregory. Thank you. You have Ellery in here? I do not. We should have Heart of Aspiration on somebody, right? That would be smart, I think. Let's give it to Judgment Bird. Judgment Bird, take Heart of Aspiration. I don't know why I haven't been doing that. That's like super useful. Oh, what? The Snow Queen does... Well, I forgot the Snow Queen was here, honestly. Hi, Snow Queen. We do, like, insight work with you, right? Yeah, just, yeah, train these guys up a bit more. Why not? Make them harder to kill, I guess. Judgment Bird got that. It's less a major issue than it is just a slight annoyance. There's a whole lot of abnormalities that deal different damage when breaching. Yeah, it can it'll definitely throw you off, but usually, just to prevent that, whenever something breaches, I just right away just check the damage that it deals. Whenever I feel like it's dangerous enough, you know. Oh hey, Goblock has the Mountain Gift. What does that do again? HP +5 and SP +5. Huge. Nice. Ooh, yeah, Mountain. If Mountain breaks out, he could actually wipe our facility. So I'm glad there's no problems right now, because that could totally cause a problem. Yeah, that could totally cause a problem. Oh god, I forgot about that. Why do you have -4 temperance? Oh. I see. I always forget about you down here. You deal light damage as well. Yeah, go ahead. Well, we should be fine. Yeah, these guys are almost done. They're not going to take enough damage to kill them, and this guy doesn't deal enough damage for it to be a problem, right? 2 to 4, yeah. It's literally 2. Okay. Not bad. Red and black. All right. So now... Oh, I forgot about that. Oh my god, I'm actually dumb. Okay. One sin. Sure. Was it only 2? I think it was only 2. Okay. Should be fine. We did. So where's chat? Oh, you know, hold on, I just realized. It should be showing up there, but it is in a bad spot now that I'm looking at it. Wait, this is a multi-chat, yeah. Where can I put it? Like up, maybe like here? Above me? Maybe shrink it a bit. Is that good? There you go. Yeah, because it shows up below the employee thing. I guess that's good, right? Yeah, that works for now, at least, since we're playing LobCorp and we have this text box here anyway. Okay, noon. God. Oh, is the red mist gonna show up on noon? I mean, it's not that much of a problem because we just deal with noon first, and honestly, the red mist might deal with one of them herself, but oof. See before, dang. Yeah, I moved it to the other corner because like I had my PNG there, but yeah. Does Gregory have a much higher chance? That's weird. Have you ever messed around with the console? I have not, actually. I forgot that was there. Maybe when we do like a modded playthrough. Because I do want to do a modded playthrough of this. We gotta kill for Queenie again, don't we? There we go. Slow down a bit. Do this. Okay. Group up here. Send one more person to Magic Bullet. Mod playthrough is not going to be soon because you're going to get tired of lobcorp. Probably. No, I want to keep Project Moon games. Even after I finish them, I want to keep them in like the background for like modded playthroughs and stuff like that. Because like it is kind of where a lot of my fan base comes from. Not fan base. It feels weird calling people fan base. Viewers. Hi viewers. Hi chat. Hey streamer. Okay. We should be good, right? Yeah. And there she is. Oh no. The same time as the fixers. We got the red fixer, of course we do. Where's the other fixer? There's the red mist. Oh, there. And you might possibly go to the red mist. So we want to evacuate, I think, this entire section right here. And just, like, get people, like, maybe in Central. Yeah. Some of them share files so they can mess around with the game. By the way, if you download too many mods, the game will just straight up refuse to run. Some of them share files so they can mess around with the game and stuff. I see. Makes sense. Yeah, a lot of indie game mods tend to share files and stuff. So if you, yeah, it can be very annoying actually. Okay, everyone go over here. And make sure nobody's on this level, because if the white fixer goes up there, that would be bad. It went down. That's huge, actually. Okay. Red fixer. Oh, God. Don't go over here, actually. Hold on. Oh, hey, it's Mountain. And I'm just gonna give you guys, that's an execute bullet. Don't do that. I'm gonna give you black shields, because you have died before. Like, you don't have as much black defense, or the Vav gear takes more damage from airlifts. That's why. Oh, dang. forget how difficult the red mist is if you don't have a plan. I mean, I've got a decent plan. Well, not really. I know how to fight the red mist. Drinking tea, chat. I've decided that I'm gonna drink more tea on stream because I tend to like lose my voice a little bit at the end of streams, so I think tea would probably help with that a little bit. Okay. We need you. Anyone that doesn't do red damage, which I'm pretty sure the majority of us here don't do red damage, so. And we want to keep anyone with Vav gear out of the way. Yeah, as much as I love Bong Bong, we're not including you right now. I do apologize. Everyone to your places. You guys might just want to like take cover underneath the red mist. That's a good spot to take cover. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and we've got to save. I guess we don't have to save too many bullets. If we run out of bullets, we can just do the next cycle because we don't have to deal with a dusk. So, but we will run out of bullets eventually if we hit the dusk because I'm not doing that. The dusk is definitely the most dangerous of fish of the events that can happen. Because the claw, he's dangerous if you don't like pay any attention to him. I can't speak. Sorry, chat. Because he can wipe out your guys pretty easily if he hits them. But also he can be stun locked into oblivion if you just group everyone up and kill him. Okay. Wish I was under. Okay. All right, everyone. Just in case it does the laser attack, because that one sucks a lot. You know? Yeah, there it is. Jeez. Did I miss? Oh, because I hit you laying. Okay, yeah, whatever. Also, I'm pretty sure that broke your shield. No, I might have missed on you. Again, yeah. You guys aren't going to avoid it. So I'm just going to double up on your shields and hope that you survive. There we go. Oh yeah, they're fine. Okay. Anyone that deals white damage needs to be separated, or unless, can we get the white fixer to just like deal with the, can we get the red mist to deal with the white fixer, I should say. Everyone group back up over here. I don't think we can, sadly. Over there, yeah, that's where we'll send them. Oh, yeah, and anyone with Vav here, you guys can go as well. Or you're in Bong Bong as well, right? That should be everyone. I should probably get Judgment Bird on this as well. You can go up here. Don't work on the naked nest, please. Nobody else does white damage. We got one more. No, that's not Bob here. I thought that was gold right for a second. We got you though. Get out of here. And you. Get out of here. And Noah. Get out of here. Not a huge group, but we can handle it probably. Hey, these guys should be over here as well. I forgot that she kind of just like walks past. This works, right? Yeah. I should slow it down probably. I kind of forgot about that. I feel like we hit her while she was doing that, but all right. It's fine. I hate how large this area is, so everyone just walks away. It's fine. I think we win this. Imagine if hail damage did percentage to Abnos. That would be amazing. Yeah. Hello? Is it? Okay, there we go. Took a while to climb the staircase. Okay, that's done. We're good. And she didn't even do the big attack. That's awesome. Okay, so for now, we grab literally everyone from down here and put them in an elevator. Everyone over here is in an elevator as well. And then we grab Judgment Bird and send him right here.
Oh, she is so good.
I have actually, I may have forgotten. These guys need to be in this elevator. There we go. You guys can stay there, yeah. All right, Judgment Bird. You've got this. I believe in you. You don't really need any shields right now, do you? Yeah, you're fine still. You can take a few hits as well. Oh my god. You might just like... Wow. That is crazy, isn't it? No. We're fine. Everything's fine. Wow. Where's she gonna end up? Down here. Okay, that's a little annoying, but we'll be fine, probably. Yeah, it would be annoying if it was phase 2, but other than that, we're fine. She didn't even trigger Mountain, did she? Okay. Right, Judgment Bird, heal up. Heal up in the main room. Yeah, speed up the healing. God, look at how many eco gifts Judgment Bird has. That's crazy. Yeah, the magic bullet one is attack speed plus 10 and movement speed plus 10. Oh my god. That's crazy. HP plus 6. So that not only does it counteract the magic bullet, but it also adds 1 to it. And then adds 1 plus 1 on everything. Yeah, so moment. My god. Okay, Judgment Bird. You got this. Probably. Oh. Oh, wow. How did a clerk get down there? There are clerks for this? I thought there were no clerks for this. What? Since when? Okay. Go, Judgment Bird. Panic and run down there? Maybe. Yeah, that might be it. Where's she gonna end up? Oh, in Central. Okay, yeah. Now for phase 2, where we get a slightly stronger group together. What? Do we? Because Judgment Bird with Heart of Aspiration is like really strong, actually. I think we try it with just Judgment Bird and judge the damage. Okay, yeah, a little bit of damage. But we can still just do this, right? Think of the follow. Elo versus PSV. How's it going? Sorry if I mispronounced the name. Okay, Geberit. Don't walk into it, please. That would be cool. Aha! We are actually dealing a lot of damage, actually. Jeez. I'm gonna give you black shields. Because if the spear hits, then yeah. So what's cooking up in the facility right now? Gebera's here. Gebera, hold on, wait. Okay, the thing about Gebera is that we kind of like have the same like attack speed as her for this. Okay. Let's go up and heal just a little bit. Because I think we do heal more in the actual thing, but sometimes when it gets dangerous, it can be a bit dangerous yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna move to the next work, I think, or the next cycle, just to get my bullets back. So this is like a solo nugget run, or the rest of them dead? No, I feel like it's safer to use just Judgment Bird because he's got Twilight on. Because if I mess up like if I mess up a kite, it won't kill it. I mean, we've tested it before actually with more nuggets, but I don't know. I can probably just stack multiple of them on there. Wait, no, hold on. I messed it up already. Okay. Yeah, just send everyone to do some work. Water. I don't have water. I've got just tea right now. There we go. I have a theory they reduced the size of Gebera's legs, but I can't prove it. Maybe. Let's continue our fight while everyone works. That was a hit, but I think we're still fine. We're still safe. Wait, no, let's not continue our fight. Because if she does Gold Rush and people are working, that would be bad. That would be horrible, actually, yeah. We should also split some people up real quick. Wait, no, I can just do this and then have some people return to the disciplinary department and this department. There we go. Because yeah, once the meltdown happens, if there's like an Aleph over here, that could be bad. Actually, may I have some early game advice and such? Reset every time. Not every time. My advice is to take on the hardest challenge you can at your like point in the game, whether it be like an Abno that you know is going to be difficult, or like a core suppression, and then utilize memory repo, and also if it's too horrible, the day one reset. This is a game where you are going to have to just completely retry over and over again, and you have to accept that if you're going to play through the entire game. So utilize it to the best of your ability. Okay, let's move to the next cycle. Also utilize nuggets to specific rooms to prep stuff. Yeah. May or may not have put crumbling armor day 3 and made like 2 to 3 of my nuggets into glass cannons. Oh no. Yeah, I would say that I avoid crumbling armor, but I avoid using crumbling armor because I don't like it. I'm just gonna work on safer abnos. I say safer abnos and then I click on an aleph. Minus 6%. Oh god. Yeah, whatever. We're fine. I just want to move to the next cycle where everything's fine. Might be the art style though, but it does look a little weird. I mean, yeah, lobcorp definitely has a different style. In one run, I did abuse the part of Snow Queen to literally give every single one of my employees the ego gift. That, yeah, I did that pretty early on. I stopped doing it for this one just because, like, I didn't feel like grinding it again. But my last save, I did that, yeah. Not only that, but we had Snow Queen in the training department, so I would just cycle through the training. Also, another tip, utilize the training department. It's so good. It just gives bonus XP for when working with Abno, so your employees level up faster. So literally, the way that I grinded through a lot of early days is once I got to the training department, I just, like, put any new characters into the training department, made them work for a few days until they were max level, and then swapped them out with new guys and moved those guys to the other facility. Like, anyone new would cycle through the training department. It was amazing. Also, my dog is barking. I also say practice your reset efficiency. If you can get through boring parts fast, it'll help you get failure before. Yeah. Okay, let's actually do this now. We can ignore them. Naked nest. Non-escaping, we can ignore you as well. I literally haven't worked with the naked nest one time since I got it here. Yeah, we can just ignore that. Nice. Huge. So just put everyone into elevators again. Actually, get some people out of here just to help out a bit. We'll put them in the elevator for now. Why is Gabriel just hanging out in the large, ornate yellow room? The gimmick of the red mist fight is that it's an extremely difficult boss fight, but also she doesn't move until she uses an ability to move, which you have to trigger the ability at like a stage in her health, so she'll just sit there and be annoying. And then everyone else go over here and then get these guys into this elevator. Maybe using crumbling armor as a justice trainer was a bad idea. I think so, yeah. I forget, that's the one that gives you the thing, right? Where you can't work with attachment, right? Oh god, I hated that. I did that like on my first save of this, and it was so awful. I hated it. Everyone over here, just like walk past her real quick. You're gonna have to walk past. Like, actually, I thought you might come up through here and go through here, but no, you're gonna have to walk past her. That's great. Gabra, can you move, please? We're still fine. Whatever. They'll heal, probably. In fact, I'll heal them since I have the bullets for it. Okay. I don't know why, but in the theme song for this suppression, I swear I hear the Slendy Tubbies scream. I don't know what the Slendy Tubbies scream is, but... Okay. Alright. Everyone! Get ready. Wait, no. Hold on. Get down there. Never mind. Back up. Gabra, can you move a little bit away from the door? Because we have ranged guys that I want to have at range. Thank you. Don't stop at the other door, please. Thank you. I forgot it's a niche thing. Essentially Slender and Teletubbies combined. I see. Sorry, I thought we got to half health for a second. There it is. So she's going down there. Also, should I question the glitching thing in the middle? Oh yeah, that's Tippereth. He's fine. Okay, let's get everyone all the way down here. Multi-core suppression, yeah. I just realized, chat, this spot sucks. This spot sucks a lot, doesn't it? Because when I get to the... Or no, does she move one more time? She might move one more time. At like a quarter health, maybe? Because I know when she goes into the next phase, she throws her weapons to the side. And they cover the entire screen to the side. Huh. That might be bad. Not gonna lie, if I got hired as an agent, I wouldn't have day in the facility. Yeah. Most people would be clerks. And that's... You know what happens to clerks. Okay, Gabara. What's her health at? Yeah, half. Oh god, I hope that you don't go into the second phase in this room. That would be bad. Why is Judgment Bird like not as fast as everyone? I feel like Judgment Bird would be faster than everyone, right? With the gear and the high justice and the bonus justice stats. Okay, so chat, I'm getting a bit worried. I'm getting a little tiny bit worried that she's going to throw her weapons to the side and kill every single person in the room. Huh. Send in one guy who can tank it? True. I did not select you, Judgment Bird. Stay here. Thank you. Send him a new agent fodder. Honestly, nobody in this stage of the game is really fodder anymore. And a lot of the time, even if you get new fodder that isn't leveled up and doesn't have any gear, they'll just go insane and make everyone else go insane. You can tank this, Judgment Bird, right? You've got literally one of the best, like the second best gear in the entire game, right? You can tank this. This isn't even the hardest boss. If you couldn't tank this, I'd be very disappointed, Judgment Bird. You guys are out of the way, cool. Nice dodge, jeez. I just need you to be at max HP the entire time, I think. Or max stats the entire time. Spear dodge. Hurt you, nice. Run away, maybe? Oh, you tanked it. You're fine. Just in case she does, like, another goofy thing. Okay, now we just do ranged, right? This is the ranged fight. Should be easy enough. In fact, separate you guys real quick. Sort through them. Only the really long range guys get to go in. Anyone too close range is gonna die, probably. Oh, we forgot a pale guy. Dang, that sucks. Go here. Grab Queenie. Why those two in there? Those two just there in the Chesed lands? What? Okay. No more ranged. These guys are ranged, but they're not high enough range, right? Yeah. Okay. Good. This two in the elevator room. Oh, I'm keeping a lot of people in the elevator rooms just to because Gebera has a move, the Gold Rush move, which is basically a faster version of the King of Greed, if you've seen them, where it just goes through a bunch of hallways and like annihilates anything inside, and elevators are safe from it. So you've just got to keep everyone in elevators. Elevators are really useful in this game. They can be used to like dodge attacks. They can be used to like group everyone up so you can shield everyone at once. They can be used to dodge like these attacks as well. They're awesome. They're great. Some of the best things in the game, I think. Hey, it's me. Whoa. And now I think what I want to do is just get everyone grouped up in, like, this elevator. And then if she marks somebody, which she has, there are two things that can happen next phase. She'll either do a gold rush attack and then get worn out, or she'll mark somebody and charge after them, killing anyone in her path. Which, that one is just, we gotta sacrifice, I think. Unless we don't sacrifice. Because Judgment Bird, the reason Judgment Bird here is our best employee, you can't see him, but the reason Judgment Bird is our best employee is because he tanked that attack and he's been promoted. Dang, remember that? That was crazy. That was a crazy thing that happened. And we want to get these guys. I want to get everyone grouped up pretty much so that they're all, like, I'll keep these guys separate because they're the Vav Gear guys, but, yeah. Actually, no. We should not have them all separate like that, because if she targets the Vav Gear guys and runs through these guys, that would be pretty bad. Yeah, everyone get there. Go up here, yeah. My bad. Yeah, that way it's farther away, so we have more time to sort through them. Yeah, do you guys know what damage she does on the charge attack? Maybe I can shield it. Oh, I wanted to wait until she was on that side. How bad are we talking? Red, I think? Okay, cool. But yeah, the charge attack is almost an insta-kill. We have seen it be tanked before, but also if she runs through anyone as well, she just kills them. Oh god. Okay, everyone's grouped up here. We're good. Okay, we can start the attack, I think. Stay on that side, Gebra, please. Yeah, the reason we are doing ranged only, by the way, is cheese her. Okay, never mind. Back up, everyone. He's just decided to walk over here. That's awesome. I love that. I mean, you're pummeling somebody into the wall. I think that would verifiably be red. Seeing the red puddles on the blood on the ground after it happens? Yeah. Okay, she's far enough away. Probably, I think. Yep. The cheese. She just attacks nothing. This is great. Guns are useless against competent fixers. What's the best Abno to have early game? I would say any of the Vav guys. The Vav guys are relatively easy to handle. Oh, forgot about those. Yeah, the spear can still hurt us, but I think we'll just heal, right? Yeah. There we go. The who now? The WAW purple guys, Vav. Oh no, get away, get out of here. We're good. We're fine. Watch. That would have been... Is that possible for her to attack here and then this hallway as well? Oh no, that would be bad. Okay, where's she gonna end up? Oh, no, wait. In here, okay. That kind of sucks. We should have you guys be, in this spot as well. I forgot about that. My bad. Speed it up a bit. Which Rob? I don't know. Well, some of the mob guys, like the Naked Nest, is really awful because they can infect you and they're just annoying if you fail. Judgment Bird is more difficult to work with, but he gives a great reward of Aleph gear. So it depends on what. A lot of abnormalities are just good because they are specifically good in a case, you know? So it really depends on what you're looking for, you know? Their personal Robs are Big and Will Be Dead Wolf, Apple, and Judgment Bird. Those are some good picks, I think. Also, let's get to fight. Yeah. Yeah, just tank it, whatever. Queenie will heal. Queenie and me will heal. I'm also there. Next phase soon. Get down. So she's doing the charge attack. Okay, they're safe. It's somebody here who I cannot see because everyone is talking. I forgot how awful that was. It's Hannah. So sorry, Hannah. You are in fact going to die. So yeah, sorry about that. Where is she? There she is. But luckily, after that, we win. We're gonna go with red. And now she dies. Goodbye, Red Mist. Well, one casualty is perfectly fine, especially somebody who is like up here that I didn't care. Ah, yes. Lobotomy Corporation noises. Okay. One death. One death is huge, actually. That was like a pretty much perfect day. All right. And now it's time for Bina. Yay. Oh, it's the button. Okay. I saw that it didn't have a name. And I was like, there's only one thing here that doesn't have a name. But no. It is in fact the button who, like, we just don't need to research to win, so. Big button, I dare you? Absolutely not. Not gonna happen, like, at all, ever. I mean, let's get Fairy Festival. Why not? I haven't seen them in a while. Ooh, Army in Black. No, I'm good. Huh? Sure. You know, yeah, why not? Hey! You're like Adam or something, right? Okay, welcome You won't believe how long I've been painstakingly waiting for you. The wait was getting so boring. You know, the world made of dots is no longer interesting to those who've realized the existence of lines, so to speak. Think about the world in which you used to be. Singularities are manifested day after day. Everything changes in the blink of an eye. The wings in the head control the world, and now humanity cannot live without their constraints. Every single person just stays silent, even though each and every one of them knows how many ethically morbid compromises the wings are making. Those who are not under the spell of control die as loners and failures. That's where we've ended up. Who was I in the past? Who am I during the present? And who should I be in the future? Those are questions that bring upon growth, but people stopped asking them a long time ago. All anyone has left these days is to die a slow death. Nothing as boring as watching a predetermined fall. So, we managed to find it. We found the light that resides in everyone. Unfortunately, the majority of humanity wouldn't find their light on their own throughout their entire life. We are bound to be unhappy as long as we are chasing an illusion without realizing the truth. People began to hide their light in the deepest recesses of their hearts. Carmen believed that she should draw out such light, the archetypes that had been hibernating. Yes, we could see the truth. The abnormalities are no longer abnormal. They are no mere fantasies anymore. There are truer forms, restored to being by drawing a little speck of light from our hearts. Abnormalities are the true humans of this age, and they are the pure form that bursts out from the chrysalis that is our empty skin. They feared and tried to contain the abnormalities. Do not place blame upon their ignorance. It is only natural for one to fear being naked in the face of the world. At least you and I know one thing. I don't recognize this man. This is literally his first appearance in the game, I think. Well, kind of his first appearance. Carmen shall be our forbidden fruit for the new humanity. Now, speak my name. I am Adam, soon to become the root of this new humanity. I will wait for the fruit to ripen and come to life after I seed this vast forest. The forbidden fruit shall enlighten us all with the long forgotten knowledge branded in our hearts. Just a single bite will open their eyes and grant them wisdom. They will be free of the sin of forgetfulness for what we truly are. And they will understand that they should feel shame for covering it in their shell. If we draw from everyone's well with a bucket, then their ego will have no need to be locked anymore. Just imagine it. Everyone that was suppressed, bursting out in every shape and figure possible. That's the bad ending, isn't it? Does it not make you tremble in excitement? We've always asked this question. How should a human live? No one could answer that. But I found the answer. I shall show you, so join me. You want to know how I could be so cruel? People live with their own anxieties. The natural price one must pay for confronting the unknown. However, I did not accept that anxiety, that fear. I devoured them to survive in this world. That was the first and final sin I have committed. I have no regrets about it. It was for survival. You were the same, no? I knew so, witnessing your face as you ripped through my brain back then. You may also say it was an inevitable process. However, it is about time you faced the fear that you have now forgotten, and dare I suggest, face that fear if you want to stop the cycle. The eye facing the fear, breaking the cycle. Do you truly believe that you can see things clearly then when you couldn't even face them all this time? You're only saying this because you're afraid, aren't you? If you truly think it is a misdeed to deprive them of the act of facing their fear, then listen well. If we can conduct hundreds, no thousands of good deeds, committing one single sin is acceptable. Oh! Like the one sin and thousands of good deeds. Whoa. I'm drinking tea. First we lobotomy, then we corporation. Let's lobotomy corporation, so true. Helping to shed everyone from their empty skin. Can you not see how that is the greatest good of all? People need someone like us. Like the funny floating church organ in the skull? Yeah. Think about the wave of redemption that will follow. Isn't it funny that that guy's like actually just God? Like, like that is the like God abnormality. He is the representation of God himself. It is within every person's instinct to pursue freedom. Please remember the reason why I happily let you pass. I did so because I wanted to see you fly with your own strength despite being left in this harsh world with a skin as fragile as yours. Perhaps if we had talked more sincerely in the past, perhaps it may have resulted in better circumstances. However, we have already left our past far behind us. There's no returning back. There's no turning back. We live in endless conflict and regret, starting from birth up and on to death. We grow by embracing that conflict, that regret, and we walk towards the future. The I embracing the past, building the future. So you refuse to join me, and instead choose to move toward the unpredictable future. Our days will be filled with marvel and wonder that you cannot possibly imagine if you join me. You're painfully crawling through each day, and you still aren't even sure if you're on the right path. Our sacred secret cannot be wasted like this, no. I cannot spare any more time. If you are not ready, I shall go first. Are you? Yeah, so you don't want to stop here, but instead stop me from going forward. All right. ... You do not want me to be at your side, even for the finale of this play. Oh. Those who shall face the end together with you. It seems I am not among them. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay. Almost fully expanded. Well, the red mist has in fact fallen again. Loading screen. Double Fairy Festival, that's awesome. It's really funny that our two final abnormalities are just Zayn. The literal weakest abnormalities in the game. All right, chat. Who was it that died? It was somebody from up here, right? I think so. Yeah, it was somebody from the safety team, I think. Okay, oh well. It was one of the guys that just, like, are here in case something bad happens and we need to work on these. Oh, we're gonna have to fight Bina now. That's awesome. I found Evil Room Builder one time. Oh. Alright, well. Actually. Does anyone need any levels? Bong Bong? Do you need any levels? You do. There we go. Bong Bong is now an ex-employee. And we're out of Aleph gear though, right? Yeah. Sadly. Darn. If only we got a certain guy. That would be awesome. That would be really cool if we got that one guy. Okay. She is not here yet. Let's okay, yeah. We don't want to pause, right? That's the whole thing. We just don't pause. Do not pause. And I think we can't speed it up either. Yeah, okay. So we're just on normal speed for the for the rest of this day. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. Yeah. How dost the deal with Blue Star? So honestly, Blue Star is probably the easiest Aleph to manage because it doesn't really have many breakout requirements other than just completely failing. Though if it does break out, it sucks. I sent Devona instead. You've got this, right, Devona? you got this. Right? How are you alive? You have Prudence 3. I sent the wrong person as I said that. That's awesome. Oh, wait, you actually do have high success rate. So, yeah. Wow, okay. We did it. That was really lucky. But we're good. We're fine. Oh, you lost a Quillifoth counter, though, so that sucks a little bit. Oh, we got a kill for Queenie. Oh, God. I almost paused. Wow, I almost paused. Okay. Bro, that guy grew. What the heck? Did you see that? He was big. Yeah, Eva can do that. You guys can work over here. Let's not work with Porcupus. I just don't like Porcupus, honestly. Do you ever think a clerk opened a containment cell and caused a chain reaction that ended up with being fourth trumpet for a lobcorp branch? Probably. In fact, that probably has, like, canonically happened, honestly. Like, things like that go wrong all the time. He's in Yumu. Yes. I didn't read the requirements, but I'm pretty sure the requirements are just going to be beat Bina, right? Oh, God, I've got to find this quick. Okay, it is Scorch Girl, which we can just send Asha to, right? Yeah. Yeah. And it's just one. Beat Bina and deal with her meltdowns? Yep. Yeah, it's just Bina and Hawkma right now. So it's honestly the same level of difficulty since Tiferet literally is useless in this last phase. Blue Star, hey, don't break out, please. Why was that not good? Oh, that's why it lowered. Never mind, I'm stupid. It doesn't have like a probability for that, right? Yeah. Okay, so just don't send Devona there and we'll be good. From the Blue Star Worker, would I get Sound of the Star? Honestly, no, because we already gave that to people, but you do have some good stuff. The probability to get this though, like that is just like that has not. You've worked with Blue Star a lot. Oh god, we've got to deal with Dawn. I forgot about that. No. And we've got to kill for Queenie again. Don't forget to kill for Queenie. By this entire department. It's really funny that there are 2 fairy festivals. Control team department gets expansion? What? Oh, no. This is a bug. So what happened is when I chose the abnormalities and then like it saved my choice, and then in the middle of a cutscene, I went back to the main menu and did a day 1 reset. And it saved the fact that I chose these 2, and just put them there all on both of them on day 1, and then pushed people forward. And then when it pushed to the 4th or the 3rd choice of the thing, it pushed it here, and also it was in a pool that was way higher. So that's how that happened, I think. We can do like 3 more. Bro, I thought those guys had bars above them for half a second, and I was about to panic. I don't know why I thought that. Okay. So what we've got to do, I think, is just get everyone. Hold on, once they're done working, there we go. Get everyone, send them over here. And then get everyone from here. Hold on. Get everyone from here. Send them up here. Keep these guys right here. Send everyone from here. Send them there. And then get everyone from here and send them here. Where's Bina? She will spawn in soon, I believe. I think just to like give you some extra annoyance, they make them spawn in. The Red Mist and Bina, like, after a few Quillifoth cycles. Okay, almost time. Yeah, these guys stay here to deal with Mountain in case anything goes wrong. And then send Ona to Letitia. And then we've got to find the fixer and sort people as quick as we can. Oh god, okay. Shoot. I think we should be good. Run away. We did. Wait. We're dead. Okay. We're fine. White Knight has not been defeated yet? Not yet. Sadly. I think everyone can return now. Should be good for now. You guys can stay there. Yep. Okay. Doing this without pausing sucks because I really want to pause because that's like just what I'm used to. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, just wait until everyone's back in their spots. Mountain is standing up. Should be fine. We gotta keep everyone there for Mountain when Gebra spawns as well, so that sucks. And yeah, get everyone. Speaking of Gebra, yeah, not Gebra. Fine. Did we kill for Queenie? We're good. Let me do it again, just in case. Huge double kill. Back to work. Maybe purposefully trigger Mountain and suppress him. It's better than being mid-bind of battle and getting absolutely sandwiched. Honestly, he's not that bad. We have a squad here designed entirely to kill him before he does anything at all. Like, the moment he walks out of here, he will be incinerated immediately. Because he's weak to red damage, and we've got 2 mimicry users here, plus Blue Star and, whatchamacallit. And Gold Rush guy. The Gold Rush guy doesn't have good, or he doesn't have Aleph armor, so he takes a little bit more damage, but other than that, he's good. They usually kill him before he does anything. Gold Rush guy has only died 1 time, and I think that was because of Chessed's core suppression thing. Okay, back to work, everyone. I forgot that it was slowed down, so everything's like lower. They're not fully recovered yet. Oh yeah, because they're not in their spots. My bad. I should probably have them be there. Yeah, that'd be smart. God, I hate when everything moves so slow. It's awful. I forget how to deal with Bina, by the way. So we might be screwed, like a little bit. Why does nothing there have like a do not open this? Oh, you mean this? Yeah, that's just like his icon, I guess. You just don't want to open it. How did this go poorly? What? Queenie, do better. Wait, no, don't. Hold on. Just a second. Okay, wait, no, it's literally, we're fine. Okay. We can let that guy break out, honestly. I don't really care too much about him. We can handle him pretty easily, and that's it. Okay. And we just wait for this guy to break out. We'll be good. I tried us to stick the rabbits on her and focus on clearing the meltdowns. The problem is that Bina's department doesn't have meltdown immunity. Oh, yeah. Rewind the clock. There's a free phase. Oh, I'm starting to remember. Yeah. Oh, no! That's gonna suck! Oh, that's really gonna suck. Because, yeah, we don't have time. Oh, no. Everyone get ready. Get ready to kill this guy. Goodbye. God. Okay. Why are you out? Kill this guy. Okay. Does that mean Mountain got out as well? No. Okay. Also, I'd recommend making sure your nuggets aren't stacked in an elevator because she does an AoE under Nugget's feet. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I forgot how annoying Bina was. Oh, God. Yeah, stick the rabbits on her. Get these guys out of this lair, right? Yeah. Okay. God, this sucks. Gotta work sending the monies, yep. And I have a feeling that she's going to show up next Philiphoth level, so I missed, of course. That's awesome. Goodbye. Okay. To work, everyone! Yes! Okay. Why is that? Oh, wait, what? Oh, because we worked on you. Okay, whatever. It's fine. How does one have two of the same Avno? I don't know, honestly. That just happened. We just got two of the fairy festivals. Maybe the game was confused due to the funny glitch at the start. True, maybe. Why not pause or stuff? Because Hawkmo messes with your time. He kills somebody if you pause. Like somebody just blows up every time you pause. Oh yeah, prewind clock. Dana, you are... Oh, wait. Can't just spam it. Dana, you got this, right? You got this, Dana. Dana, stop running away. Dana, were you there again? What? I told you to go here. Whatever. Also, unlike Gebera, where the strat was to put everyone in the elevator, I guess if we like take everyone and just like spread them out like this, that would be fine, right? Actually, you know what? You go there. Dana, you go there. What does clock do? So it basically it rewinds time a little bit, but only in terms of like the bad things that happen. The cost of a level 5 employee. Any employee under level 5 that attempts to use this. Also, what? You're level. Okay, yeah, you're fully level 5. But anyone under level 5 who attempts to use this, will just not work for them. But a level 5 employee that uses this, it will wipe the facility of any bad things, being like abnormalities or like probably not bosses. I don't think bosses don't go away, but yeah. And then you will lose one employee. The important part is that it removes all current meltdowns, which gives you a free Vina phase. True. So I think what we want to do is just have people like in their main areas. Vina doesn't move, right? Does Vina move? What if you use it 4 times? Then oh yeah, what we did basically is we wound it. We wound the clock to be ready to be used. Vina absolutely moves. That's awesome. Wait, no. Swap. Okay. Why are you there? What? pretty much everyone is spread out enough, right? Except these guys, which, I don't know. I don't know what to do about them. Most of the open areas like this, though, should be like far enough apart to avoid AoE. Just have people ready to do their work. What exactly does Bald is Awesome do? So if you work with it and you are not bald, it will make you bald. And then if you work with it and you're not bald enough, so basically sending a bunch of not bald people to it, it will make every single person in your facility bald. Because you got this. You defeated Apocalypse Bird once, you defeated Bino once. Just remember to stay calm and be willing to pay the price of silence if needed. True. Okay. So I think I just used my elite squad on Bino, right? It requires you to be bald to wear it, yeah. Do these guys not melt down, by the way? I don't think I've had anyone down here melt down once. So I don't know if... Does Bino affect them? I have no idea. Can they melt down? Baltastic day, thank you. Okay. I think so. Yeah, I've never seen it happen. That's maybe, I don't know. It's weird. Because, like, I want to use my main squad to do this. I guess, worst comes to worst, we can take from the architecture team and, no, take from these, whatever they're called, I forget. Extraction team and floor of history. Yeah, sure. Okay, I've been stalling chat. I'm still stalling. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, chat. One moment. Never mind, chat. There's somebody in the bathroom already. I guess we're doing this now. All right. You've got this. I just realized something, chat. Hold on. Send Parker. This sucks a lot, actually. Oh god, everything is falling apart, chat. Blue star's out. Nothing there is out. Chat, we're screwed. We lost. Our entire facility is melting down. Where's Bino? Bino? Oh! Oh my god! Come on, Noah. How did that happen? What happened to you? Only 3 people died. I shouldn't be able to do too much, right? Ow. We're like screwed, chat. It's over. Am I dead? Oh, hey, Queenie. Good work on orchestra, dang. Oh, censored's out. Okay, that's cool. Dude. Oh, this is rough. This is bad. We lost. It's over. There's actually, like, this is bad. This is real bad. Everything melts down so fast. We're stuck. Yeah, it's over. Too many people died. I won't be able to even get past the next day from this. Oh, hey, there's Bina. Hi, Bina. Queenie is still, like, kind of helping out a bit. If only she actually hit her. Oh, there I am. Hi. It's me. Yeah, she just doesn't take damage because we failed so many of the things. Yeah, I think it's over, chat. You just... Man. That sucks. And now Queenie's upset. I mean, my Judgment Bird kind of like tanks a lot of Bina's attacks, so that's not terrible. Yeah, our facility's too dead to continue, I think. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Oh, hey, Judgment Bird. I forgot that you could break out, honestly. Run away, bong bong, no. Oh, she's alive. Judgment Bird isn't, though. Yeah. Oh, there's Snow White's apple. You got this, bong bong. Go. Oh, there's... Oh. Yep. You gotta use her. I kind of gave up. Too many people died. Now I'm just kind of like done. Yeah. Ugh. I gotta start with rabbits. I panicked when she spawned in and I didn't spawn the rabbits in. Ugh. This feels like it might be another day thing. I might switch games. Man. What did it say to like Limbus chat? Would Limbus be fun? Limbus might be fun. Because it is crazy. Oh, Lobotomy Corporation is not responding. I'll wait for the program to respond because this might just be a weird like loading screen thing. Yeah, Lobotomy Corporation days like this are a one try a day type of thing. I hate them. I hate them so much. My God. Okay. What the flip? Hello, Roaring Knight from Deltarune. Actually, now that you mentioned Limbus, how do I beat Chroma with shitty level 25 identities? If you can level up, you gotta level up, sadly. That's how Limbus works most of the time. I've gotten stuck on multiple occasions where I literally just need to level up because I don't do enough damage and can't clash properly. What are the IDs? That's a good question, actually, yeah. Okay, Chad, I think we switch to Limbus. I think that's what we do. Also, if I'm opening Limbus, I have to mute the desktop audio while it's opening because it plays copyrighted music. Here, I'll change the titles and stuff. New intervalo. What's this intervalo called, chat? The one after LCB checkup? I don't actually know. Also, why is Limbus not opening? I clicked it. There we go. Nocturnal sweeping. Oh no! Oh God. There we go. So I'm changing a bunch of stuff around. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get past the copyrighted music. That's gonna strike my VOD. Also, we will be fairly late into Limbus, so if anyone here from Lobotomy Corporation does not want spoilers for just before Canto 8, then I would leave now. You're kidding. Oh no. Okay. I gotta download a gigabyte update. Oh, and I can show it. Hold on. Let me show it on stream real quick. You won't be able to hear it, but you'll see it at least. Great. It's going relatively quickly, so we're good. $22 bytes? Huh? Oh, I can move chat again, right? Move chat. Wait, there we go. There we go. Okay. You guys are there now. Whoa, Ruina. I forgot that was in the loading screen. I love it when it reaches 100% and then just like doesn't do anything. I almost missed this because I didn't watch the lobcorp streams. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. My bad. All right. When can I unmute? Oh, God. Come on. There we go. Okay. Peak interval coming, yo. Yeah, I should switch games more often, chat. I never switch games because I stream for YouTube mostly. Twitch is now probably my best platform. So I should stream with a more of a Twitch focus, which Twitch's whole thing is literally just like gather viewers
점심밥은 무엇을 먹을 생각이요?
stream a
나는
lot.
로자 씨가
Hey,
근사한
money.
식당을 알아봤다 해서
Whoa.
엄청나게 기대 중이요.
What's this? Friend request? Yeah, sure. I don't know who this is, but all right.
점심밥은 무엇을 먹을 생각이요? 나는 로자 씨가 근사한 식당을 알아봤다 해서 엄청나게 기대 중이요.
Hello, Don. Okay. God, I thought I had more lunacy. Dang. I thought I had 2,000 for some reason. I don't know why. If I remember correctly, my team is Drunk Boy Sinclair. But I have his Ncorp ID. 7 Association Heathcliff. Honglu with the Gun. Sync Association Otis. And Meat Lantern Otis. What? Okay. What are we doing? Yes. Oh God, I'm gonna have to do the. I'm gonna read. I have to read. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick first before we start that. Well, I'll leave you with this music though. All right, one moment, chat. Hi, Chad. I'm back. What's up? Let's continue. Okay. Happy New Year. Oh, hey. It's Hohenheim. What's up, Hohenheim? Okay, back to reading. Let me drink tea first. Yawn. Dante, any idea where that leftover cake from yesterday went? No idea. I mean, why would I know? I can't even eat. That's my Dante voice for anyone new. Darn, did Don Chiardi get her paws on him? You have tea too? Yeah. Roger rubbed her tired eyes, muttered something about how we should have partied in her room instead, and stumbled into the back door. ... The New Year's came swiftly to the inhabitants, of the bus after the various incidents at the LCE. Sinners all came from different backgrounds and parts of the city, but annual celebrations for the New Year's seemed to be a thread that connects their cultures together. They began floating the idea of a New Year's party and... Excellent! Then permit me the honor of hosting this banquet. With her usual overdramatic boast, coupled with the familiar twinkle in her eyes, Don Quixote declared that there would indeed be a New Year's party, and thus it was decided. Again, after all the hell we went through with the back door and whatnot, for the out-of-season Christmas celebration. Oh god. Yet I must insist that for 'twas but an effort to decorate the bus, the intent quite divorced from the act of celebration. Don Quixote glanced at Sinclair, sheepishly scratching the back of her head. Huh? Oh, don't worry about me, really. Well, 'tis true that mine actions have brought thee quite the distress, unintentionally, I might add. Thus, I ask thee, sorry, it's so difficult to read Don Quixote's lines sometimes. Wouldst thou not agree that a communal event to mark the occasion might freshen both our spirits and bodies? I can't even begin to imagine her amnesiac self even taking a moment to give a damn about how Sinclair might take it, but I guess with memory came tact. You know, it's our first New Year's together. It sure is an occasion for celebration, huh? Gotta hear that bell go ding to really mark the transition of the new year, right? I'm fluid and quixotically talking fancy. It is difficult to read, yeah. It is in fact difficult to read. Tea helps though. Not enough. It seems we shall be welcoming the first light of the new year in company of one another. It is indeed a cause for celebration. A bowl of noodles before the last night of the year fades. Classic. Sob. Such bubbling enthusiasm from ye warmeth my heart. Forsooth, the grandiosity of this banquet shall be one for the books. Fireworks most brilliant. Enough delicacies to... Charon, when's our next stop? You'll be running nonstop for 3 days at least. Only dum-dums stop on a fast road. So she says. Virgilus muttered with his usual sardonic edge, one fist under his chin. The horse is here, welcome horse. For next year's celebration, the banquet shall be prepared at the promised hour. Okay, sorry about that. I think we were good. Had to mute for a second. Is that the Queen of Hatred? Yo, welcome, Queen of Hatred. Also, since it's the new year, doesn't that mean it's Yisung's birthday? Is it? Oh, is Yisung the first sinner? Don't they have like birthdays that line up with their number, right? Yeah. Don Quixote's idea of a grand banquet depressingly fizzled into nothingness, but Roger brought out the cakes and cookies she'd stashed in her room so we could at least hold a small celebration for the New Year's together. After that, we all stayed up together, watched the New Year's first sunrise briefly paint the city in gold, then retired to sleep. When everyone woke up, rubbing their tired eyes, the world outside the bus had completely transformed. His birthday's 1-1. Oh. All the sinners' birthdays are sinner numbers / sinner number. Yeah. I think so. Whenever. Oh, we already read that. Yep. There was a behemoth of a structure, bizarre in its presence, and its walls seemingly made of gargantuan steel plates. H Corp? Oh, what's H Corp again? Sinners began to voice their surprise, appropriately so, as what came into view was different from any of the nests we'd passed by on our journey thus far. Is that massive structure all one building? They make boluses? What? Quality Corporation? Oh, yeah. H Corp is new to you? I see. That whole thing's a nest, then where the hell's the back streets? That's big enough to cover H Corp's territory and then some. Well, there he goes again, asking dumb questions without ever taking a peep at the guidebook. That's not the nest. That huge box you see over there, that's District 8. We call it Hongyeon? Hongyeon? I think. The vast garden here at H Corp. The nests lie within the center of the structure and the back streets without. So they squeezed an entire population of this district in there? Do they just not get a ray of sunlight all year round? Dang. Maybe I should have Gregor share my birthday as a treat. Oh, well, at least they won't have to worry about the rain. Aha, for thee, avail me a sight as well. ... As the sinners began to gather one by one at the other side of the bus, stirred awake from their late night's rest, I felt my gaze drawn towards Honglu. I looked for signs of concern or distress in his face, worried. It wasn't exactly something unique to Honglu, but the stories about his past home life we've heard throughout the year, whenever he felt like sharing them, were all consistently and terribly depressing. Dang. It's not such a bad place once you actually try living there for a while. But his lips, ever so slightly curled upward into a kindly and relaxed smile, are making the same expression as ever. An expression that hasn't changed at all since our first meeting. Maybe it's just a cultural difference, kind of like how Honglu can be so nonchalant about things that should give most people pause, but yeah. Most definitely masking, I think, right? Actually, no, I'm not helping anyone or anything by entertaining these thoughts. My job at this moment is to keep a close eye on Honglu, more so than usual. And if the time comes for me to help him, as the manager, I'll give it my all. Besides... Whoa, this thing's even bigger up close. Meet, welcome. Apparently, I carry no recollection of a structure so grand, even in past adventures of mine. If my efforts aren't enough, I know I can trust the sinners to lend me a hand. Hey, let me see too! I collected my thoughts and approached the sinners who were flattened up against the glass window to get a good view. Alright. I wish my tea was still hot, but it still tastes good. It's a black cherry tree. It's very good. The duel? Already fighting. Oh. Who's that? Is the manager C? I don't know. Oh, I figured it would just be Honglu, but I guess not. Okay.
말
좋아, 몸 좀 풀어.
환약이 생겼나요?
네.
즉시 출격하겠습니다.
There we go.
입장을 알리는 음악 소리가
Once we left the bus. Oh man, I can't believe we had to get off the bus here. We have to make a formal complaint against H-Corp for this crap. What the hell were they thinking doing shoddy construction work at the entrance of the highway that leads straight into the nest? Many causes there may be such construction projects, yet perhaps an early warning sign our approach to the site would have been a sensible what? Were it not for young Charon's most valiant driving, I shudder to even imagine the terrible possibilities. Would have been a most awful end to an adventure. Also, I just realized this feels like the beginning to a to a canto, but this is still an intervallo. We're like at H-Corp. Like we usually just like whenever a canto starts, we usually just arrive at the place that we're going. So I guess we're gonna stay in the back streets for a while. Jeez. So I guess once we get to the nest is when the next canto starts. And it seems already much more focused on Honglu than usual. Though I guess they have been developing a theme of the intervalos just like starting the canto, you know? The intervallo right before the canto usually does feel like that way. True. It's no surprise that the sinners all had a piece of their mind to speak. As we drove up to the highway, or to the entryway, we unexpectedly came across a mess of badly put together steel plates blocking our path in the middle of the road. Charon quickly spun the bus around, which meant that everyone ended up being thrown about like rag dolls. Good thing there was another road off the highway that leads into the city, right? I bet Charon would have tried to reverse gear all the way back to the last interchange. But it looks like we'll be going through all these winding alleyways to get to the nest. It's so dark in here. I always have trouble doing Dante's voice for like short lines. I don't know why. Like if it's just one word, I think it's because it takes me like half a second to get into the voice. Like I've gotta do that. But yeah. We were greeted by a dark street upon disembarking from the bus, illuminated by only faint strands of light. It was immediately obvious that we found ourselves in the back streets of H-Corp. Looked pretty impressive from the outside, but it's no different from the other back streets inside. Eh? The old Minecraft Steve's hurting sounds. Dang. Yep, it's a familiar sight. Gotta say, it's getting real old. Welcome to Peak District, so... I ask thee, is the nest of this district shrouded in such darkness as well? No, these particular sites are limited to the back streets of District 8. The back streets of this district weren't very different from the ones we'd visited in the past. This Project Moon has a large representation in Roblox. I ended up playing it, oh god. Very accurate to the city, yo. Peak like everything else in this interval, yo. I think it's peak like literally everything else in Limbus Company. God, I very much dislike Roblox. Did I read this? The back streets of this district weren't very different from the other ones we visited in the past. People hurrying through the streets as though they were being chased by something. People scowling and glaring at the ground with some sickness or discomfort. All scenes all too common in every corner of the city. There was one thing about this place that stood out from the other districts, however. They're kind of reminding me of the former G-Corp soldiers back in District 4. G-Corp was... Which one was G-Corp? I always forget which corporation does what. G-Corp was, soldiers. So was that, bug guys? Bug experiments? Was that them? I think. Maybe. They're the only ones related to soldiers that I remember. So I guess everyone... Gregors? Yeah. New G-Corp is gravity and the old G-Corp was bug people? Ah. What do you mean? You mean those fellas? The growths of on their flesh appeared too organic to be prosthetics. Some of them had odd protrusions or nodules bulging from their skin as well. Not at all, Manager Bud. Look, they haven't all mutated in the same pattern, like into an insectoid form, for example. Well, I guess I should commend you for not looking at them through a biased lens. You're observing the aftermath of District 8's distinctive method of treatment. Oh, so this is where the rumors about that bluish healing ointment came from, huh? Apparently they can cure any flesh wound after just one night dressed in bandages? It seems that certain misconception must be addressed. They are the variations of H-Corp's singularity, the bolus. Bolus? She's likely referring to medicine brewed and kneaded into ball-shaped pills. Correct. H-Corp is the Hongyuan bioengineering group, mainly manufactures boluses that contain essences of treatment. Boluses may be taken orally, ground with water into a paste, or applied directly to the affected area, or dissolved in water soaked into bandages. And wrapped around the necessary area for treatment. I guess the rumors transform as they travel. Oh, I see. I was just thinking about how they do things back at the K-Corp. The focus of K-Corp's technology is the reversal and recovery of one's conditions. Returning to the original state is the key word in their treatment. It is no rare sight to find unique techniques and technology developed independently by the inhabitants of the backstreets of District 8 using the manufactured boluses. Treatments are not individually customized for each patient. Instead, their focus is on selecting the appropriate technique from a myriad of choices to address the deficiencies in their statuses. Second best ninja of all, yo. Perhaps one could choose the words transformation or evolution as a more illustrative descriptor of their method of treatment. So that's what counts as treated? The crowd Sinclair was pointing at certainly appeared unhurt, as none of them were bleeding or walking with a limp, but many of them appeared dazed, staring blankly at nothing or scratching absent-mindedly at their mutated parts. They must be the regulars. Unexpectedly, we found our answer not from Faust, not from Mersault, but from Honglu. I mean, that makes sense, you lived here. The regulars? Yes, I've heard of them as a child, people who've grown too accustomed to visiting the clinics in search of their mystical treatments. The regulars might appear more intimidating than most people at first glance, but apparently all the side effects they've been stacking changes them in strange ways. It is highly likely that interoperation conflicts or issues will arise when applying highly disparate treatment methods to a single body. At least it's a cheaper alternative for people who didn't sign up for the life insurance. Dang. Speak of life insurance? Yes, life insurance. There's a special insurance option to bring the client back to life upon the event of their death. Oh my god. So the irony isn't lost on me, but I thought resurrecting people was one of the head's taboos. head does not consider the revival via life insurance to be a violation of their non-resurrection taboo. Oh, if they pay. Yeah. It is likely that, on a technical level, this revival is actually categorized as brain resuscitation, as opposed to full resurrection, degradation of its functions considered, of course. Another fatal downside to this technology is that, unlike the manager's clock winding, the subject cannot be brought back if their brain is destroyed. Also, there's a risk of significant losses in the process of information transference. Losses, huh? So maybe some of their mutations could be more than just the side effects of these treatments. Maybe, but I heard it takes more than 1 or 2 revivals to change that much. Wings vary so much in their usefulness, yeah. And since apparently people in the backstreets could never even dream of paying consistent insurance renewal rates, so... After all, who would sign up for insurance if using its services could reduce them to such pitiful states? Dang. The entire city relied on L Corp, meanwhile, who the hell relies on H Corp, meanwhile? Yeah, I mean... I feel like H Corp's services would be pretty popular among rich people. It's like partial immortality, pretty much, right? Like, if you die... What happens if you die from natural causes, like, and just, like, get old? Can you be revived after that? Would you just get old, die, and be revived, and then die again because you're old? K-Corp carries the entire city right now. K-Corp is... I always forget every single name. Oh, God. If it's not directly related to exactly what we're talking about, then I am, like, completely lost in what the thing does. Wish me luck. I'm gonna pull in the Dawn banner. Yo, good luck. I'll pass the rest of my luck on to you because I pulled first try. A-Corp is ampule. Yes, we literally just talked about this in game like 2 seconds ago. Oh my God, I'm. After all, who would sign up for insurance if using its services could reduce them to such pitiful states? I already read that. My bad. Yeah, they appear pathetic and pitiful to you rich bastards, don't they? You'll soon be in the same boat as them, so save some pity for yourself. Identify yourself. Stranger's voice cut through our discussion like a foreign instrument. We turned around to find a large group of people who were clearly up to no good. You must be the young master of that high and mighty... Gia family? I can tell just by looking at your pretty face. Your friend, Songlo? No, I haven't had much chance to get acquainted with people from the backstreets, so... Nope, I've never met them before. Of course you haven't. Too busy living large, playing gods in a whole different world from us plebs, huh? Not that it matters, we're just here to take the thing you brought here for submission to the family hierarch evaluation. What evaluation? Okay, there's clearly been a misunderstanding. There's quite a lot of them. We're not off to a great start here, huh, man? No gold pole bang. Actually, no. It'd be a violation of our office's core values to jump them like we're some common thugs. Shansan? Third son of the Triax office. Challenge Jia Baoyu of the Jia family to a duel. Our wager will be that the winner can take anything they want from the loser. Wait, what do you mean a duel? Duel? That's awesome. All right. I have heard tale the duels of the honorable fixers of the Sync Association Eastern Branch announce their intent to duel by stating their affiliation and name, instead of casting their gauntlets. And the pamphlet that young Ishmael had presented before me earlier presented the truth that the Triax office is indeed an office of the East. They are indeed of a lesser quality. 'Tis true, genuine, accurate declaration of a duel that we behold. I need more tea. It's not enough. Oh God. Too much word. Sigh. So it's just a fancy way of saying 1v1 me. Let's go. I mean, this guy doesn't look too tough. What do you think, Faust? Agreed. This individual does not seem to possess any particular exceptional skill that may pose difficulties for Honglu. I think it's going to be okay. I'll be back in a minute, Dante. You sure this is okay? I don't think you're going to lose against him, but, you know, just in case. No worries, I have some childhood experience with duels myself. I've done about 10 of them, I think. Ah, so the rich boy's dabbled in some duels, has he? I think you misunderstand. I meant to say that I've done so about 10 of them a day, but... Oh, but grandmother sometimes lets me skip them, so it might have been slightly fewer than that on some days. What? I, Honglu of Limbus Company. No. I, Baoyu of the Jia family, accept this duel. Honglu's name is different, what? Did he take on like a different name after he left, oh? Honglu stepped forward confidently as the opponent was processing what he just heard. For a moment, Honglu stood there in a stance that did not express even a hint of aggression, before curiously cocking his head to the side. Sorry, are we waiting for something? Oh, so I always let the opponent get the first 2 moves in duels. Please don't hesitate. Me, you little... I see why this isn't a fight, because Honglu is just going to win immediately. Tisk. Your cocky pride will be your downfall. The man who introduced himself as Shanson leapt toward Honglu, then, after about a minute... Oh, how is this happening? Unlike Shansong, who was throwing punches and swings with boiling hot passion, Honglu was effortlessly gliding between his opponent's strikes like he was out on a picnic. As though this was but a leisurely stroll through a garden. Whenever Shansong threw a powerful punch, Honglu redirected it to the side with ease. The fist only grazing his clothes. We were mesmerized by the feathery light movements of his hands and feet that effortlessly glided through the air until, after one blink and you'll miss it movement, we realized that Shansong was already face down on the ground, defeated. Oh, young Honglu, hast thou been concealing thy full strength in our presence? I need more tea already. Oh my god. Oh no, I wouldn't say that. I always put my all into every fight. Yet to defeat this foe so soundly, to dance with such grace between his strikes, was as though thou were dueling someone whose skill may only measure against a child's. But most of our fights happen in environments with lots of variables, and we usually fight against enemies with all kinds of unexpected weapons and powers. You read him, or you read him. Pretty familiar with that fool's moves? Oh yes, one of my Buell instructors used similar techniques as this gentleman here. Practice makes perfect, and perfection makes an expert, right? Right, but I'm not sure if that's entirely relevant here. Hello. Well, anyways, looks to me that he soundly kicked your behind in this duel. Let us through, why don't you? And preferably not do the same thing I think you're about to do. Or not do the thing that I think you're about to do. This duel wasn't overseen by a notary office anyway, and our employee is not going to let this failure slide if we just leave. Yeah, don't just sit there. Move your asses and jump them. Okay. Pathetic. I can kind of see how we're becoming experts at getting jumped. With the bitter cry of the defeated, his gang rushed towards us. I mean, do they think that's gonna work? Like, clearly we're like, at least Honglu is more skilled than you. And he's with a group of people that are probably at a similar skill level.
공원의 주인? 그래? 그 말이 사실이라면
Oddly enough, post-op office rep Hong Lu does a lot of fatal damage on my team. Oh.
짐승들의 재갈을 풀겠다.
필연적 절대적 대검 방어.
Also, I think that was a pre-script done already on accident.
목을 떨궈주마.
내 뒤로.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
Oh, cool.
결정.
Did you do your pre-scripts today? I'm in the middle of doing them, yes.
지령에게 불확실한 것은 없네. 예측할 수 없게.
목을 떨궈주마. 몸소 보여주지. 자, 어떻게 대공할 수
내 뒤로.
있는지. 직접 발견. 공 속에서
All right.
목을 내놓고 있도록. 친히 목을 떨궈주마. 고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나.
회풍.
The pre-script was to lay down in my bed and relax. Dang. Mine was to eat hair soup.
더러지 같은 놈들.
운명적인 죽음일세. 미래를 과거와 같이.
I'm gonna just, yeah.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
All right. God, I love battle nodes because it gives me a break from reading. This isn't a great start, fellas. It's never easy, is it? Hey, at least we got a nice warm-up. It wasn't all bad. I don't know, this seems more serious than our usual street brawls. Groups are telling me to bed rot. Ishmael's right. They weren't your everyday thugs who pick fights with random people for no good reason. They were contracted by someone to specifically target and eliminate Honglu. And given how open they were about their intent, calling it a contract doesn't seem like whoever gave the contract was exactly going for subtlety. Then maybe this is what Jia Shichun was talking about way back when she mentioned surviving as heirs. Whoever's behind this must have a bone to pick with Honglu. Indeed, it seems we must expect more skirmishes like this going forward. Alas, was this trial not readily overcome? Not the point. Think on it a little more. Seems like they're assuming that Honglu's brought something here in order to participate in that family hierarchy evaluation. Then there's no reason to assume that we've seen the last of them. They're going to try again to take out the competition. I love that the sinners are openly getting stronger. These guys would have watched the fuck out of us in Kanto 4, yeah. A highly accurate assessment of the situation by the executive manager. Expect no less from someone of your genius, thank you, Otis. Going for the classic of brown nosing today, Otis. Since when was it brown nosing to compliment a job well done? Do not expect... This inane conversation is most riveting, but I would prefer some silence while we wait. It seems that the company foresaw such difficulties. They've sent you a support team to help handle this issue. We heard voices from behind us, from where Virgilus pointed. Ah, you guys still haven't learned how to stick to the plan, have you? It really threw me off when I was told to meet you in some backstreets location away from our agreed rendezvous point. A familiar voice, a voice we could not forget. Hey! What's up? Been a while, everyone. Hi, I'm here too. We turned around to follow where the voice was coming from and recognized the two people we'd been hoping to see again. Let's go.
또 한 줄
I forget how to pronounce your name
길을
properly.
남겨.
Was it like Sod?
핏물진 길일 뿐이지만
Tweed? Sod?
세월이 지나면
Oh god.
홍어는 그제야 알게 되겠지.
Alright.
이 홍로가
Do we have any level up tickets? We should level more people up. Who needs to level up? A lot of people. It maxes level 55 now, isn't it? Oh god, yeah, we are out of level up tickets. I need to just like grind stuff off stream, I think. God. There's the railway. Can I do I can. Oh god. We're not gonna do that right now though. We gotta do this. A guide. I would say this is the second best intervalo, yo. Sod? Still... Sod. Sod. Me? You know, yeah, we do actually have a lot of people, every single intervalo, say that this is my favorite intervalo, so... Hey, pilot, right? You're... What's wrong? It's like you're all looking at a ghost. Pilot, didn't you tell me that you shared my news with them last time? I did. I sure did, ma'am. Oh, yeah, he did. The sinners each recovered from their initial shock of seeing them again. And soon their faces began to bloom with relieved smiles. Well, good to see that things haven't changed much around here. Sod, we're so glad to see you okay. TikTok to you too. Good to see your gears are turning just fine. Everyone disagrees about the best intervalo, and that's beautiful, to be honest. Yeah. It just shows that this game is amazing, and I love it, and it's awesome. Sod smiled with a familiar grin. She did not seem to have changed much since the last time we met, save for a few minor differences. Her outfit and her badge, for example. Best I recall, you were promoted, yes? Allow me to congratulate you. Yeah. Or the hints of melancholy hanging from her smile and flickering in her eyes, dang. Hey! I'm merely congratulating her on her promotion and offering recognition of her excellent accomplishments. I don't see what your problem is here. Honestly, Otis, as a soldier, should probably know that congratulating somebody on a promotion that was caused by, well, not caused, but like related to the death of somebody else is probably not a good idea. We all know the meaning that promotion carries. Indeed, and is very profound after all. What meaning is there to promote to a promotion attained without spilling some blood? Dang. You're a real piece of work. Let me ask you something then. If everyone behaves like you do around her, tiptoeing around the facts, keeping it hush-hush about what happened, where is she going to get the bare minimum of recognition and consolation the consolation she deserves? I mean, maybe. No, that'd be real if PTSD didn't exist. Hush Hush would have been nice. I've even overheard some of them whisper that I let my partner die just so I can snag a promotion. So in that regard, I appreciate that, Otis. If we're being technical, I did die, except my brain was intact. Not even K-Corp's regenerative ampules could have revived me if I wasn't. Oh! Then did Effie also... Oh. Apparently they went right for Effie's head when they stabbed him with a prosthetic. Dang. That sucks. For the record, I only read 2 intervalos, Hell's Chicken and LCB Checkup. I usually watch someone play the other intervalo. Oh. According to the coroner's autopsy, dang. A-Corp ampules, life insurance, neither of them can revive someone with a damaged brain. It is what it is. Anyway, let's not dwell on the depressing stuff. We're here for work, so let's get some work done. So let's talk about work, okay, pilot? Dang. Yes, ma'am. Well, let's see here. Coincidentally, I happen to make friends with a fella who has ties to the Jia family, so I brought him over. Hey, is that everything? Yes, sir. Briefing over. Just as everyone was reeling in stunned silence at the least informative, least helpful briefing we ever had the displeasure of sitting through, Ishmael was the first to catch herself looking up at Saud. So still can't pronounce her name. Saud, can we rely on you for some elaboration here? The briefing was a good demonstration of the necessity of educating the 5 W's and 1 H principle. Looks like we will have a lot to discuss once we get back, pilot. Did I do something wrong? Pilot buddy. Just stop. You're digging yourself a deeper hole with every word. Gregor quickly leaned in to warn Pilot, but it was likely too late. A nigh unnoticeable crease had already formed between Saud's brows. Prior to commencing this high-priority operation, it was necessary for us to find individuals with connections to H-Corp. So we, as the preliminary observation unit, were put to the task, and we managed to establish a connection with the individual. Oh, someone from my family? No, we tried, but your family proved to be a rather difficult nut to crack. However, as we were wasting our precious time with all of our leads, Pilot pursued an unconventional method to establish this connection. I really didn't hold back on compliments then, and this is how you... Our collaborator is a former employee of the Jia family. After leaving the family, he now runs a lodging business. Then it is likely that he's far removed from the family's politics, less motivation for him to attack us due to the conflicting interests. Yes, and according to Pilot's report, he still regards the Jia family positively. How can I not, considering the blessings they've given me? An unfamiliar voice butted into the conversation, as though to continue Saud's explanation. How do you pronounce this? I forget what Q sounds like. Is Q just like Q? Chat, I need help. I need help with pronunciation. Is it King Tao? Is it a K sound? King? Chiu? Qingtao? Okay. I humbly present myself before the Fellowship of Young Master Baoyu. Please call me Qingtao. In Chinese is generally a ch sound. Okay. What makes the K sound? I know something else makes the K sound. I don't know. I do not know Chinese very well. I like learning about pronunciation. He greeted us in a most polite fashion before bringing his hands together in an odd motion. Oh, this is how people greet each other here. Yep, it's called the Bao Quan gesture. Or Bao Quan gesture? Oh no. Oh god, so many letters that I need to think about. Bringing fist and palm together to express respect and peace towards the receiver. Aha! Knights greet one another by shaking their hands in the self-same purpose. Forsooth, thou art indeed one possessed of a chivalrous spirit. Ah, indeed. Much did I worry about the qualities of people young master has surrounded himself with, but I see that he's in the company of those wise in the ways of the West. Prostrate myself before the vast breadth of your knowledge. What grand generosity it is to open ajar the waterways of wisdom and quench my barren lands. ... Something feels familiar about this. Nah, she's been getting less and less verbose with bootlicking these days. Not like this guy, for sure. That's true. He's kind of... How should I put this? A bit much. What are you guys talking about? Communicating only by the sound of a ticking clock. This is something I had already known ahead of time, yet... What a most curious exchange to behold in person. Brief this journey may be, yet I shall find myself thoroughly entertained by it in its entirety. You look like you're either lying to me or enjoying it too much. Maybe it's the subtle sprinkle of disrespect that reminds you of the usual flavor. Wait, is this about me? You dare? When all that bootlicking she did was supposed to be the source of her... Was all that bootlicking she did was supposed to be the source of her pride or something? Or source of pride for her or something? I can't read chat, I'm sorry. Otis shook her head with clear distaste and strode towards me. We are nothing alike, executive manager. Never have I once said such empty flattery in your presence, filled with nothing but hot air and superlatives. I'll leave the guidance of the back streets to him. Well, looks like this is where... Thought finally fell silent. Her eyes lingering on Virgil as he stood somewhat apart from the rest of us. So I finally get to meet the Red Gaze in the flesh. I've been looking forward to this day for a long time. Effie would have loved to be here. Dang. Everything is depressing in this world. I hate it. Manager. Virgila seemed to sense her lingering gaze and walked towards us after nodding slightly in her direction. Manager sobbed. Let's not make this any longer than it has to be. I'm not happy to be helping you with your business. I'd much rather put this behind me as soon as possible. Fine, boom. Oh my god. Oh, please, it's our historic first collaborative operation, isn't it? Can't you spare a little more time with us? The Guidebud's actually doing something. That guy? Yes, unfortunately, LCC has our own business to take care of today, so I won't be accompanying the LCB this time. Fish. And the Red Gaze will be helping us out to get it done. Taking Matthew there for Broom. Maybe it's not that unfortunate now that I think about it. I feel like every mission with the LCB has always been an uphill battle to get anything done. Craig, you're calling out fraudulous, yeah. Well, you see, back then we were... Haha, just messing with you. I'm sure we'll have another chance to work together again. Boss, we don't get much time. Or we don't got much time. Wait, before you go, I think you owe us some explanation, Virgilus. I will leave the details to Miss Faust. I'm quite busy. Very well. Virgilus turned around and left toward Mephistopheles with an oddly disgruntled expression. God, why would you leave it to Faust? That means I need to do it. Well, then I'll see you around. Next time I'll show you. I'll show you all that I can carry my own weight. You know, oh boy, the last time we met I was really so darn pathetic. Pilot, confidence is shown through actions, not words. This guy reminds me of Waterboy. Sodden Pilot gave us a light nod before following Virgilus. Some sinners opened their mouths to speak, hesitated, then closed them again. We let them go without a word. Perhaps we didn't know what we could say to not make this an awkward farewell. Weren't they supposed to support us on this mission? Or no, you're supposed to support us on this, yeah. I'm thinking Enfaust will be the one dealing slurs in Fast Corn VC. Dang. Oh yeah, I don't have Ncorp Faust. I don't have many Faust IDs. I have a few 2-star IDs, but that's about it. And the She Association. Very well, please this way. Or maybe we were simply mindful of this guy who was responsible for the quality of our stay. Hey Freckles, yo, what's up? Welcome. Alright. Ambush. PNGs? Yeah! I'm a PNG tuber now.
내 명을 들은 시비수.
Alright, time
결집이다.
for more reading. Okay. Deep resentment ought to be washed away. For when the far one comes betwixt the burnt doors shall a star fall astray. Are you sure we're going the right way? I don't like the sound of these weird songs. Main streets are most likely teeming with those seeking to bring harm to the young master. We must venture an alternative path. And like he said, there weren't any skirmishes once we made it deeper into the dark alleyways. The lack of foot traffic would normally be pretty unsettling, but I guess that's what we needed at this moment. As for the song, it's a song that's become rather popular in the backstreets in the recent months. The lyrics are pretty ominous for a popular song. It is a song that spread through word of mouth. It sings of how the annihilated Kong family... this is not the proper place to discuss such matters. I will share the tale in a more appropriate setting later, should we come across it. Didn't know there was a song like that. Is this the first time you've heard it too, Honglu? He's a posh git from a posh family. I doubt he's ever set his precious feet in the backstreets, so it's no wonder he's even heard anything like it. I have been to the backstreets before, but Heathcliff isn't wrong. I did spend most of my time in my room. That is precisely because you were the most treasured one of them all, young master. Much like how the jade of the greatest worth is to be cherished, prized, and hidden in the deepest depths of one's coffers, when none shall reach. What? I'm like him? To a lesser degree, particularly as of late. So that guy used to work for the Jia family, huh? Do you know him, Honglu? Young master, is there something on my face? Honglu stopped himself as though a thought flashed in his head, and glanced quietly in my direction. Then, it's nothing. Shall we continue walking down this road? Indeed, humble as I may be, I am very well versed in the roads of this area. Honglu shook his head at me as he casually changed the subject. Remember Freckles' life is a lifelong party and it's rude to overstay, oh? Are you telling me to die? What? Was that a threat? It was as though he was trying to hide something he knew from Qingtao. Should we be suspicious of something? He's a collaborator, but only a temporary one. A degree of caution would be advisable. You'll see. Huh? Given Pilot's clear inexperience and naivety, we would do well to remain suspicious of this character. Faust and Otis approached me as Honglu was nodding along and chatting amicably with our guide. Well, looking back on our journey so far, I think we learned our lesson about... Oh my god, hey, thank you for the raid, whoa! Why can't I read that? 4 viewers. It was like weird in the yeah. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raid. That's I haven't heard that in a while. Oh my god, what's up? Get to Canto 8's ending Millie song. Ah, I see. Yeah, welcome. How's it going? We're playing the sweeper intervallo. Though we haven't met the sweepers yet. I assume it's the sweeper intervallo. I don't actually know. Perfect timing for an ad break. Oh god. Did ads happen? Oh no. No spoilers in chat. True, yeah. I've got mods and stuff, so mods will take care of spoilers and stuff. Okay. Yeah, we learned our lesson. With this growing mistrust in mind, I slowly made my distance from the guide before asking Faust the burning question. So, what is it? What? I can't read chat. I'm sorry. Oh god. So, what was that about? What was that about there? What was that? What was that back there with Virgilus? Something about him going off to help them out? My chat is good about spoilers, no worries, yo. Consequences of his actions at Wuthering Heights. Oh. Oh! Yeah, he did do that. He did help us out. His actions were a violation of one of the more important items in his contract with the company. He's simply taking responsibility for the breach of contract. I think back to the incident at the manor. It feels like such a long time ago now. Well, that's kind of a bummer. He really helped us out out of a pickle. Yeah, his contract stated that he should let us die. Yeah, I'm glad he helped us. What? That's what they're dragging him away for? Is there a problem, honored guests? It's nothing. Nothing at all. No problemo, right, Ryoshu? Shut up, idiot. Rasal, can you carry Heathcliff for a little? He's dead tired. It will be done. Heathcliff, punched in the gut by the hilt of Ryoshi's sword, fell forward right onto Mersault's welcoming shoulder. Batman was my oh, Batman dies. Can't believe it. Oh no. Roja. You know the kind of person I hate the most? The kind of dull people who can't read the room. Dang. Don't you feel the same way, Dante? Yup. He nodded enthusiastically as something seemed to imply that she wasn't really asking me a question. I don't think she was about to punch my lights out, but Rodin and Ryoshu judged correctly this time. Classified company information must not be discussed in the presence of an outsider. Reminds me of the time he got knocked out cold for a while because he kept asking questions without raising his hands. This guy just doesn't learn, huh? You successfully preserved the secrecy of classified information without spilling blood. I applaud this policy. I did good, didn't I? I'm just not a fan of how they're treating Heathcliff like dirt now. If it's no problemo, as you say, then that is well indeed. Yet I worry that it appears that the problem has found us anyway. Stopped and looked around, realizing that we were surrounded by a group of people wielding various weapons in their hands. What happened to finding us a safer path? Maybe you're gonna nuke some burritos, yo. It is likely that my guide has indeed given us a much safer path away from the more obvious skirmishes. However, to my great regret, it appears that the more observant of our enemies have tracked us here. Damn it, then what are you even here for? Isn't it your job to prevent this exact scenario? I mean, kind of. Let's leave the finger pointing for later. We're gonna have to take them all down. They must not be allowed to disseminate our current location. Exactly. Where are you slinking off to, Mr. Qingtao? I must regrettably and humbly say that my talents in war are terribly lacking, so I intend to become scarce for a moment. Yet, I have the utmost faith that the strengths of our young master and the honored guests in overcoming this adversary, so... Qingtao was already standing so far away from the front lines that he was practically hiding behind me. Faust, anything you can tell us about these enemies? I'm on to him. No, but consultation with Cellshaft seems unnecessary as if we are to determine whether negotiating with them is an option. They're coming. Mersault, wake Heathcliff up and set him down. It will be done. Thank you, Mersault. Mersault? He's underrated, but he's great. Alright.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요. 내
Will
뒤
be done.
갑봉창.
It's not my favorite sinner. I don't know, I feel like obviously Dawn is my favorite sinner, but I don't know, I feel like there hasn't been enough Mersault content for me to actually like have him be on the rankings too much. He's great, but like I don't know enough about him.
위험인물
Mersault
발견.
Canto next.
제압할게요.
Mersault, overthrow the head. It will be done. Mersault, get on your horse.
몸소 보여주지. 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
태풍.
Canto 10 is the Mersault Canto. Yo. God, I still need to do 2 more cantos before I'm caught up.
목을 내놓고 있도록. 직접 밝혀주마.
태풍.
Yeah, my tea is gone. I need to switch to water. Oh
좋아.
god.
지령에게 불확실한 것은
Luckily I
없네.
have water, so. Alright, my god, there are a lot of turns. There we go.
언제까지
Canto 9 is insane. I
버텨보자고.
hope you don't get spoiled. It will be banned permanently if you spoil Canto 9. I'm excited for that.
내 뒤.
차! 야!
My god.
대응
Oh my
완료.
god.
몸소 보여주지.
These here look like barbers. They kind of do.
어떻게 대관원을 숙청해 왔는지.
지바이의
운명적인 죽음일세.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데.
Dang. Okay, there's more of them. Oh, one moment, chat. Back chat, we're good. There's this one line, that doesn't really add much. Okay, I'm not gonna read it.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요. 내 뒤로.
고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
자, 운명적인 죽음을
My God.
그대 흔들렸군. 하! 미래를 과거와 같이
않았을 텐데.
Clear. The news grass is green. That's true. Hostiles in the immediate vicinity have been eliminated. Our collaborator, who had been hiding far from the battle, quickly ran up to our side as soon as the fight ended. You unhurt, young master. Yep, I'm totally fine. This has evolved from random IDs team to hype and aura farming team. Yeah. It has some like semblance of like a focus. I've got some rupture and some like sinking and poise. Rupture, poise, and sinking. That's the focus. Plus also burn and tremor, but that doesn't count. Of course, our honored guests' martial skills were all exceptionally brilliant, but young master, your light was the brightest even among the incandescent. This humble servant could not hold back his tears at the wondrous sight. To witness such excellent martial arts from none other than the young master himself. What an unexpected surprise. So every status effect in the game except charge? Maybe. Possibly? No, we're missing one, right? We're missing bleed. Yeah, no, not bleed. We don't have bleed in the in the team or charge. But don't the children of the Zhao family undergo all kinds of strict training regimens from childhood? Ahem, it was simply my assumption that the young master had ceased his trainings once he departed the family. Jack of all trades, a master of zero count? What? Oh, a master of, yeah. I can read chat. I can read messages in chat. I can read those. I can understand and comprehend the words that I read in front of me, right? Anyhow, anyways, how do you think they tracked us down? Ah, about that. It appears that we weren't exactly tracked down. Perhaps it may be that the ilk who lurk in these parts of the backstreets recognize the young master's venerable countenance. I don't think my face is that well known. Still need to finish building lead, then charge, and then I'm free, yo. I need to build every team still. Well, not, I mean, I have a mirror dungeon team for like a few different things, but they're not leveled. I need a good leveled team. Family hierarchy evaluations are nigh. Every soul living in Hongwon must know the face of the young master who is loved by every elder of the family. It must be that they are under the assumption that you're carrying something of great value. Charge rupture is really easy to make because there are like 8 W Corp IDs, dang. Family hierarch, huh? Didn't Zhang Shichen say something about heirs back then? Pickles is forever traumatized by sweepers. Yeah, ever since Ruina. That fight was awful when I first encountered it. The sweepers in LobCorp are not half as bad as the actual sweepers. They all assumed wrong then. I didn't bring anything precious that the elders might be looking for. Young master, even now? I just couldn't care less about it, that's all. Besides, many of my siblings are much better fit to be the family hierarch than I am. 83337439439473788. Is that the song? When did Freckles become a PNG tuber? How did I not notice this? How that second stream as a PNG tuber, but how long have you been here? Don't worry, you fought the sweepers in ruin, and this is no different. Oh god, no, that's the sweeper language. My bad. I just saw the numbers and I was like, that's the you since I saw the index in your name and I was like, that's the song. Huh, that's... well, that is indeed a relief. A relief, is it? Ah, well, but of course, it is a highly dangerous endeavor to partake in the hierarch evaluation, so it is of great relief to know that young master is not putting himself in unnecessary danger. I guess that could be a relief, sort of. Phew, now that we took them all down, there shouldn't be any more of them on the way, right? Greg, can we not jinx ourselves for a second? Why are you laughing, Ryoshi? Now I'm worried. Please, do not concern yourselves any further. We will take a more clandestine path. I guarantee a safe and easy passage to our destination. I still have a hard time buying that. The lay of this place would constitute a perfect place to set up an ambush in most places, yet you claim this to be the safer path. Yet I must ask you to place your faith in this humble servant, for Hongyeon is not like most places. I still struggle to pronounce so many things in this game. Fine, for now. Otis shut her eyes for a moment, out of retorts, then turned to look at Ishmael. Hey, Ishmael, you must have a pamphlet of this place handy, don't you? Wait, you're actually going to read it? No way? Why else would I ask? No, I mean, how could I not be caught off guard after almost a whole year of getting brushed off by everyone every time I plead with them to read the damn pamphlets? Like, hell, did no one think to... I'll find my own intel if you're just going to ramble on and on with your grievances. Okay, fine, here it is. Otis opened the pamphlet and began intently glaring at its texts, as though she didn't want to miss even the smallest detail of information in there. Suspicion clear on her knitted brows. Oh my god, it's been 3.5 hours.
또 한 줄 키를 남겨.
I can't wait until we get to the canto that is actually voiced, so that I can, like, take a break from reading every word.
홍호는 그제야 알게 되겠지. 이 홍로가
Alright, I think
무얼 바꾸었는지를.
I think we do one more node. And then I'm gonna end stream, because my voice is very tired. Alright.
정리를 시작하겠어.
Oh. We were on a desperate run. All the while fighting off hordes upon hordes of enemies. Oh. Need a hydrate to help. Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. What happened to safe and easy passage? Explain this, Shine. It appears that the young master's radiant countenance has made known. We were finding a more clandestine passage. How come we're getting jumped by even more enemies? As I have said, the young master's radiant... Please try to give a little variation to your excuses. Why aren't the events fully voice acted from the get-go? Why would I feel... Okay. I don't know. I think that, whatchamacallit? They get slowly updated, yeah. I cannot so easily say that he's being untruthful given the disjointed allegiance of the enemies attacking us. Otis played with the pamphlet in her hand, clearly frustrated but unable to establish anything concrete. For people without a clear allegiance to attack a member of the Jia family, looks like everyone in the backstreets has been getting pretty plucky while I was away. Back then, I couldn't even catch a glimpse of their faces. They'd all be on their hands and knees whenever we walked past. Ah, what a wonderful change. Oh, show that wonderful change up your heart. You bloody loon. How much longer till we get there? Sorry, I cannot read Heathcliff's dialogue properly because I'm not British. My Kezhan is here? Calm your worries. Our guide seems oddly calmer now than he did at the beginning of this journey. Did he really get numbed all the way to violence that fast, or...? Speaking of which, what's Kezhan? It's a term commonly used to refer to taverns, inns, or equivalent places of lodging in this region. Lodging, huh? Like a hotel? Ooh, it's gotta be pretty fancy then, huh? Do they serve like complimentary snacks and drinks like the warp train? Not sure about that, but it seems the Kezhans also serve alcohol or food alongside their lodging services. Maybe we can get a meal in there. And phew, hopefully we won't be attacked like this. Residential non-aggression taboo. Any mutual acts of violence inside a residual building is, within the particular area and floor of Hongyon, a taboo. We may rest easy within them. Solfaust's eyebrows slightly twitch as though she had just heard the most ridiculous thing, but I guess I'll ask her about it later. Man, if it's for some kind of family hierarchy or family head selection contest, why couldn't they save all this fighting until then? Because it would be too late. Wait, how? Every hierarchy candidate must have brought incredibly precious treasures with them. It would be nice if they believed their own treasure is the most precious of them all, but everyone's going to try and take each other's just to be sure, I see, just in case someone else brought something even better than their own. And might as well kill them too, for the sake of convenience. Is that how the folks in your family think? Must be the line of think. What kind of line of thinking is that? But other families don't seem too indifferent from mine, or too different from mine. Damn. Deepest apologies for intruding upon this most enthralling conversation. However, we may be inviting even further trouble by dallying here. With that, the guide pulled out a watch to check the time. It will be nighttime soon. Oh God. Okay, next episode will be the sweeper episode then. Or next stream, not episode. I am a YouTuber, but this isn't a YouTube video. We gotta do that first. Dang, I hate it when they spawn on the first turn like this, because I can't block to power it up.
내 뒤. 최선의 방어.
지바이에 의뢰했다면
Yeah, it's a lot weaker without the block boost. This is loud, I just realized. How long has that been this loud? This entire stream? Dang. Okay. My god. God, he is so cool.
내 뒤.
정해진 운명이라네.
불타버렸나? 언제까지 버티나 보자고. 진국을 떨궈주마. 고작 이 정도 탕류의
정해진
허덕이나.
운명이라네.
넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나. 고작 이
Same
정도
with the Heishu,
탕류의
true.
허덕이나.
내 뒤로.
I need to get more of those IDs. God, this is still loud on my thing. Oh my god.
결정, 해금, 초월. 지령에게 불확실한 것은 없네.
There we go.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
태풍.
흔들렸고.
대검 방어.
몸소 보여주지. 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데.
That S3 can kill 5 people in a single turn if you use it well? My god.
미래를 과거와 같이.
Poor guy.
언제까지 버티나 보자고.
그 뜻을 해금하겠네.
Yay. All right. Is it? Okay, never mind. I was about to end, but we're still in it. Okay. Now, here we are. Is this the place? After running through the alleyway, alleyway after turning corner after corner, we finally came across a street, across the site of several small buildings tightly built next to one another. At the center of them was a building lit with red lamps, adorned with a door plate with complicated-looking letters scribbled over it. This is shoddier than I expected. Hey, isn't this place a bit too trashy to house your precious young master? That is not our building. Please look this way to see where our honored guests will be staying the night. I knew it. I heard so much from Honglu about all the splendor, all the... Huh? We followed Qingtao's finger and arrived at a small warehouse of sorts, its exterior painted in black. That looks smaller than even Mephistopheles. Can we all even fit in there? Hey, that place looks trashy as heck, even for us, let alone your young master. That is the nearest caisson we could afford to stay in, at least among the ones that I manage. Yet its location in the back streets heavily limits the level of decency it can afford. My deepest and sincerest apologies, young master. Don't worry, we can always sleep in decent places. It looks just fine for an overnight stay to me. We can't always sleep in decent places. Are you nuts? Can that thing even fit all of us in there? Dang. Much should I wish to guide the honored guests to the family mansion in the central zone. However, the time... Oh, the sweeping wave. Doesn't that start at 3:13 in the morning? I feel like we've got plenty of time to get there. Exactly, don't we have more than enough time to get to the family mansion? According to the H-Corp travel guide, the central area is only like an hour away from here. Has the honored guest traveled to District 8 before? Well, no, this is my first time here, but... Then one must ask how the honored guest could claim to have full understanding of a place merely by flipping through a book, when she hasn't yet contended with it in person. Innumerable, unprecedented changes await in this teeming jungle of buildings, the ever-shifting structures, constantly changing paths, ambushes from foolish yet vicious syndicates, or even offices of the backstreets. Oh, we are set any danger from all sides. Such bold, flippant approach to predicting the phenomenon of this place is to court death. Even a toddler must know that. Dang. One fails to disguise his utter sorrow in the inadequacy of her wisdom. Is it just me, or are we all thinking back to Ishmael back at the Great Lake? Zippit Dante. But if the guidebook lists a path, does it not imply that it is technically possible to reach there in time? Otis suddenly took a step forward. In her hand was the H-Corp travel pamphlet that Ishmael was talking about. I have faith that if our executive manager would lead us in our directionally challenged stead, or in your directionally challenged stead, they would be able to lead us to the destination before night falls. Me? This does not appear to have been discussed beforehand. Very well, allow me to speak freely without frills. My responsibility is to bring the honored guests to the central zone and to ensure the young master's safety. It is indeed technically possible to reach the family mansion before the night in the backstreets commences. Technically. Yet not even one iota of danger to the young master shall be permitted. The mission that has been so graciously bestowed upon this humble servant is not to guide the young master with haste, but to guide him with utmost safety. Oh. It is said that those engaging in strategies and plans must remain wary of losing sight of their purpose. To stubbornly forge on. I can't read today. This is why I'm ending stream. My God. To stubbornly forge on toward the family mansion in lieu of necessary intel to see when these mobs of assailants would wrongly prioritize the journey over the destination. I need a break. You. Wonderful, truly impressive. You have all the qualities of someone I would trust with my life when devising a stratagem. It is most fitting attitude for those who genuinely wish the best for those they serve. Really? You're just gonna start going along with him all of a sudden? I have misunderstood your intentions, truly. They sparked my ire by comparing some of your choice words with my very own. Yet now my eyes have been opened to the honest loyalty that lies within your heart. This humble servant did not imagine even in his wildest dreams that there would be someone who understands the fathoms of his loyalty. It seems that young master has certainly gained an eye for allies and fellowships. This is the cause for much relief in my heart. Listen to him. Oh my God. This one knows how to jest. They're basically best buds now, huh? I may have lost my cool for a moment there. Anyway, this man speaks true. It is highly likely that we would be exposed to attacks of similar nature were we to continue moving at this time. She's just fully on his side now, isn't she? That's when I realized that she was looking in my direction. The exaggerated smile had all but completely faded from her face, replaced with an odd but dead serious expression. When our gazes locked, she nodded. She must be completely turned around by that guy. Is her way of saying, so long, I'm gonna quit and go work for this guy now. Thanks for everything. And as for this hotel, it is much better than sleeping in outdoor tent barracks. We should be able to relieve ourselves of some fatigue here before moving on. Did you not earlier insist on continuing our search for a better accommodation with its greatest vehemence, Miss Otis? Yeah, whatever. We get your point. Let's go on inside. My humblest self can only behold your generous acceptance of this insufficient lodging with the deepest gratitude. After all that serious talk, this man seemed oddly relieved to hear our decision as he brought his fist and palm together. Architecture of today mustn't be judged with such haste merely by an observation of their exterior. The interior ought to be surprised of, were they not? With Rodin surrendered, wouldn't that be nice? We made our way into the building. There's more. How big is this node? Oh my God. Let me rest. Please, I can't read anymore. Oh, this ain't so bad. It's clean in here. This place presents a rather classical aesthetic. The landscape paintings lining the walls give off a rather sophisticated mood. And it's much more spacious inside than it looks from the outside. Did they use some kind of space expansion technology in here too? No, it seems that the building only appeared small due to the density of structures in proximity. Well, the door is now open. Should my presence be required, I shall be in the small shed next to this building. Please do converse freely. The man smiled awkwardly and quietly excused himself to the excitement among the sinners as the excitement among the sinners began to grow. Meanwhile, Honglu stood a fair distance from the guide, quietly watching his face as he left. His expression was enigmatic, as if he were gazing upon the clouds, the flowers, or even the wind. Yet there was no light in those eyes. It was as if they beheld a storm cloud, a desolate field of wilted flowers, and a howling, destructive gale. Dang. Do you suspect something, Honglu? So I decided to ask. Not yet, I don't think. Huh? Not yet? So, big brother, something fell off to you too, huh? Hey, what's up? That's when we caught a familiar voice. Wow, Shichun, it's you. And so soon, too. Yeah, I told you I had a feeling we'd see each other again very soon. Have you been well, young master? I'm so glad to see you're doing well, Mr. Wei. Oh wait, don't tell me you're staying here too, Shichun. I normally wouldn't ever set foot in a place like this, but I ran into some kind of large-scale construction on my way back to the family mansion. Had to come in through the back streets. Shichun, the worst assist unit there is. A little bit. Maybe. Do you want to know what the next ID is and what its statuses might be? Isn't that Ishmael, right? That one's already released though, isn't it? Is it? I don't know. I didn't actually watch the trailer because it looked like it might be a spoiler. So I'll avoid that. So we weren't the only ones troubled by that random construction site. Oh, hail to thee! Hi, Don. Yeah. The confident look on Shichun's face was immediately replaced by that of alarm. Did she lose her memories again, or is she with you? No, Don Quixote's the same as always. Ahem. But she looks like such an airhead. Young Shichun. Well, wouldst thou accompany me to the lounge for a moment so that we may share a moment of catching up? Oh god, she's here, I don't want to die. Oh yeah, actually, let's do that, hold on. Jia Qiqun seemed to hesitate for a moment, staring at Don Quixote after hearing that her memories were intact, before walking right up to her. I like that idea, shall we? Wei, why don't you go find a room for me to stay in while I talk things out with her? Doom Fury. What? You wanted to do some catching up, right? His, manager Esquire. Loss of critical personnel may be cause for disciplinary action, Dante. I don't think there's anything wrong with making friends, though. It looks like Shichun really likes Don Quixote if she's comfortable enough to tease her like that. It's not Don Quixote she likes. She's obviously just wants Don Quixote's power she saw back then. My lady, this is hardly the appropriate place for... Fine, I'll try again later. Go get some sleep. I'm heading in too. Shichun sighed with a bit of disappointment before heading into the lobby. Well, let's all head inside now. So I and the rest of the sinners followed her into the lodging. Okay. Oh my god, it's been almost 4 hours. Jeez. I mean, I have been saying that I wanted to stream for longer than 2 hours, so...
길을 남겼군. 핏물진 길일
Alright, chat.
뿐이지만
점심밥은
Oh, let's look at this. Nothing. Dan. Okay. I think that is gonna do it for today's stream, chat. Thank you all for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Follow if you're on Twitch. I've got a link to my Discord server if anyone would like to join that. Link in description as well as my Twitch bio. Also, I want to raid somebody. It's been a while since I raided. I haven't even thought about raiding anyone in a while because I'm used to not having enough viewers on Twitch. So if anyone in the YouTube chat would like to hop over to the Twitch chat to raid somebody, let's find somebody to raid. Hold up, let me go to the Limbus Company thing, Limbus Company category. Oh, there are a lot of people. Okay. Oh god, I'm in the top list of stream. Oh my god, whoa! I just looked at it. That's crazy. Hi Dom. Oh god, I don't know anyone in this. Yeah, do you have any recommendations? Somebody with a Nico profile picture. Let's do that. I don't know. I don't know either. I never raid people because I get nervous. Let's raid that person with a Nico profile picture. There we go. Where are they? There we go. Oh god. Oh wait, hold on. Never mind. They're Canto 9. Ah. Wait. Maybe we skip the raid because I don't want to join a random stream that almost all of these are going to be Canto 9, aren't they? Oh no. Wait. Maybe we skip raiding for now, sadly. I would like to raid people, but I also don't want to show up and get spoiled. I forgot about that. Yeah, let's skip the raid for now. Maybe next time, chat. I need to remember to raid people though. Because I get more viewers on Twitch, it's possible to raid people. It'd be very, very useful to do that. But today we will skip that. But yeah, actual outro now. Remind me to raid next time. I always forget. But yeah. Thank you all for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitch. If you want to join the Discord, there's a link in the description as well as my Twitch bio. But yeah, other than that, thank you all for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Later.